We reached the climax, y'all. Announcing our ClimaXXX Tour. We are going to be going all over the country and Canada, East Coast, Midwest, West Coast, South. Mandy's going to tell you all about how to secure your tickets because I'm telling y'all, you don't want to let this sell out.
Y'all heard it right. We are hitting 16 cities for the official ClimaXXX Tour brought to you by Whoreible Decisions. Y'all do not want to miss out. Our patrons will have first dibs Tuesday and Wednesday to purchase pre-sale tickets with a special code given out only on Patreon. And tickets will be available for everybody this Friday, April 28th at whorehive.com. You do not want to miss out. Tickets are sure to sell out, and we want the Whorehive present loud and proud. Now again, tickets go on sale this Friday, April 28th. See you there. Now let's get to the show. All right, y'all.
So excited.
We in the building, y'all. Welcome yet again to Whoreible Decision.
I'm so sorry.
Y'all like, look, they bad. The vocals is vocaling. What's up, y'all? We in LA, so I was like, let me be a little Hollywood with it. No? Okay, y'all. I can't stand you. Welcome, y'all. I'm your girl, Mandii B, a.k.a. Ped the Stallion, a.k.a. Dead Bitch, a.k.a. Full Court Pumps, and everything else, y'all. I am single again and back on the prowl. Sorry, I am just so happy, and I didn't even got no dick. I did get some
It's
dick.
the sun. You see what LA does to people?
You
See what LA does to people? I'm Weezy, y'all.
Oh, God.
And I also got some dick, too, bitch.
We out here getting dick.
And made out with the little Caucasian man on the Hollywood Strip. What's it called? The Vegas Strip last night, as you can hear.
Oh, the throat is
Fabulous time.
I love that you sound like that because we about to talk about throat.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest.
I know. Yeah, I saw that.
You know what's funny? As the night increased, like it was right around 3:50, and everybody's voices started to go, and I was like, "But you guys don't have to podcast tomorrow." It was bad. I was drinking the tea.
Bitch, I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I went to the Lakers game. Like, I'm not drinking. I beer only. No hard liquor. I have to record.
What does beer only mean?
Beer only. Bitch, it's the hard liquor that be fucking up my voice. But you know what? Let me introduce this goddamn guest we got.
Come on.
Y'all gonna like this one right here, y'all. Round of applause. You do it at your desk, whatever you're doing. We are joined with Brandon Kyle Goodman.
Hey,
author, writer extraordinaire. And a lot of things.
A lot of things.
But we gonna get into it.
I'm ready.
Let's start with
And you a real writer, not just a Twitter one.
No, I'm a real one.
You know what? People's tweets are so fucking good.
Yes.
That I'll be like, okay, well, what do they do out of this? Like, you know, you're never really sure because I feel like Twitter is such a place to find, for me at least, to understand writers, directors, and to understand people in that industry and really see their craft in like real time.
Yeah, I do think it's a talent to like be able to put out something funny or profound in that little amount of characters. Like that's a skill.
I mean, I literally went through your tweets and that's how we came up with the outline. I said, oh, he got some thoughts.
I got thoughts. I do. As a thought.
And you know what else has shown us that writers can't really write? I live in LA, half and half. And this WGA strike, well, so a lot of my work has kind of halted too, right? Which kind of great. We all have a nice little break. You know what I'm saying? It's like that COVID thing. You're like, when you realize it's over, you're like, oh, I should have enjoyed that.
I should have taken some time to
I've been going to some of the protests and seeing some of the signs, and the girls aren't that funny. And it's getting... I'm sorry.
But some of it is. Like, some of it I'm like, oh, damn, how did you come up with that?
Some of it's really good. And then some of it's like, are you a part of the WGA? Are you pre-WGA?
Or are you just ally?
Well, that's like, just an ally. That was like my stress about going. It was like, do I have to come up with something funny and cute? I just want like, just pay me. That's all I really want.
I actually am kind of annoyed with the cute shit.
Because it's not cutesy, right?
You remember when like Black Lives Matter, no, it was Breonna Taylor, and people would like put their ass up. But let's talk about Breonna Taylor. Girl.
The tone is off.
You're tone deaf.
The tone
that's
deaf
what's
here.
going on. And I feel like that's kind of what I've been feeling through the strike, but I'm glad that you are here to talk about it with us because at first, I feel like we all saw it and we're like, okay, we get no late night TV and the writers aren't getting paid. The biggest thing I've learned from it was about the streaming payout.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on?
I mean, with the streaming of it all, listen, about 4 years ago, when I first got my first job at Big Mouth, there was like a pending strike. We were debating if it was going to happen, and it was around streaming, but there was only Netflix and Hulu and like a couple others at the time.
Right. Now, everything else at that point was like kind of still linear.
Yeah.
And now they're all streaming.
Right. And so it wasn't really affecting that many people, so the strike didn't happen. But this time around, everyone is streaming. And so the writers are saying, listen, y'all are making these shows and then selling them and making more money off of it, but we're not seeing any residuals. We're not seeing, because back in the day with just like on actual TV, like Fox, NBC, you get residuals. So you can like make a life as a writer, as an actor, but with streaming, they just want to pay you up front and then not pay you again. But they're still making money, and that's the problem. And
just so you guys are aware, like just to make it layman's terms, because like when I really thought about it, let's say I was telling Mandii, a show like Blackish for Kenya Barris, right? Constant residuals, obviously, because it's one of the greatest shows ever. We see it on fucking airplanes, all of that. And what if it just went straight to Netflix?
Yes.
And then he never got paid again. I wouldn't have a job. There would be so many fucking things that, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't come after this. And I think we all don't really realize how we're kind of contributing to that culture. And it's almost like the elimination of physical CDs too.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean,
well, and the musical artists
have already was just talking about that too. Like the streaming, it's like, I think what he had said is like, here you are seeing all these like millions of streams, but it's not coming back in money. Like you're not able to see or account for how much that is in your bank account. But you're seeing that like, oh, it's super successful. It's #1 on Netflix. It's #1 on this. But it's like, okay, but then somebody got to be making money if it's #1. And why is it not the people who are actually creating it, the artists, the writers?
And y'all, that is our TED Talk on the
writer's strike.
Yeah, we got to get freaky deaky with it. Because you said it so quickly and humbly. You are a writer on one of my favorite animated shows.
Yes.
Probably of all time at this point, Big Mouth.
Yes.
And it has the spinoff Human Resources.
Yes.
And for those of you who enjoyed our episode with Miss Kiki Palmer, she is a voice.
Yes, Rochelle, my opposite. We're both the love bugs and the hate worms.
Yeah. What characters on Big Mouth have you wrote on? Like, or do you just write on the whole show? Or
I wrote on the whole show, but on season 5, when they introduced Kiki's character, they also introduced my character, Walter. So it was the 2 love bugs. Yes. So Nick Birch got Walter and Missy got Rochelle, who is played by Kiki. And so like I was really, really instrumental in that because obviously writing and voicing that.
Now we be talking about HR because the way we be coming in here talking about sucking dick and eating ass.
Yeah.
That show, where do you draw the lines with, okay, we're working, but we're also talking about the most raunchiest and saying the most inappropriate things at the same time? Oh, yes.
Human Resources? So,
or both of them.
Both of them. So Big Mouth is basically a bunch of kids going through puberty and they have creatures. Hormone Monsters are like the kind of the A-list of it all. And then there are other creatures, Shame Wizard, Love Bugs. And it's just like personifying their emotions. And then Human Resources is the same idea, except it's adults.
Yeah.
Like, so it's able to like, we talk about birth. There's one character who is just had a baby and there's another character who is about to pass away. So just able to like tackle more subjects outside of puberty.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So good.
It's like, it's unexpected.
It's so good.
Thank you. It's unexpected because you're like, we're making a lot of dick jokes, but also there's a lot of heart to it.
There's big jokes.
I thought you were going to say a lot of death jokes.
No, there's big jokes. There's period jokes.
Yes.
There is cum jokes, jack off jokes,
yes.
sexuality. Some of the characters in Big Mouth are liking boys.
Yes. There's a lot of queerness.
How many people are in your room?
Ooh, our room is actually big. So when I first started, there was a lot of us that were full-time, maybe about like 8 of us were full-time, and then a bunch that were part-time, we call them. So they would come in and consult. But at the largest, maybe it was like 15 of us.
Wow.
Which is a really big room. Like a lot of rooms are like 4, 5, 6 people. We were like at max, maybe 15.
I'm like obsessed with everyone who created it. And so for the icebreaker, we gonna have fun.
Please.
Because I want to know what your hormone monster would say about you. You as well. We're going to talk about what we think our hormone monsters would say about us with these following questions.
We all know. I'm a crier.
Okay. So what would your hormone monster say is your current favorite porn category?
Ooh, current favorite porn category. Like amateur submissive shit. Like
you could type that in.
Amateur submissive.
Yeah, not shit. Sorry, but like amateur submissive stuff. How we would say that.
What is amateur submissive?
Like what I mean.
We both ain't heard of that.
What I mean by that is like
in his house instead of a porn set.
Thank you. There you go. Yes. Submission at home, not submission on the porn set.
Do you like when like the TV, like if you heard Big Mouth in the back, like do you like hearing TV shows in the back?
Absolutely not. Oh my God, it distracts me.
No, but I'm saying how amateur do you like it?
Oh yeah, like when you watch, because I be hating TV commercials playing in the background.
No, not that amateur.
I don't want to hear 1-800.
No. I don't want it like filmed on like your little, little iPhone 8. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to still look a certain way,
Now
but
you want amateur ass. So you like OnlyFans porn?
yes, certainly, and Twitter porn.
At least creators, they'll put some money. They'll use some cameras like this.
Sure, yes,
You know
I'm
what I
here
mean?
for that. Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
I appreciate
Girl.
that. You know, I appreciate a little editing. You know,
Okay, here is.
Oh, I'm looking at trans porn, but very specific.
Oh yeah, no, I told you.
Trans
I
women
love
that are
trans
getting
women.
double,
Yes.
like DP'd. Well, technically it's D.
See, and I like watching trans women fuck men.
oof.
No, I don't. I like
So
the opposite. I like to see the dick and the balls swing.
Oh, okay. Not
like
dick
it all.
and the ball swing.
Come on.
All right, this next one. What is your newest kink or odd thing that you're doing sexually currently?
Oh my God! Somebody introduced me to like biting. Like they wanted me to bite them.
Wait, bite them where?
Like around their like thighs and ass.
And leave
like,
a mark?
I don't know if they wanted to leave a mark, but they kept being like harder. It was really like they.
Did you ever close your teeth, or you were just like?
Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah, so it's like it's not what I imagined to be. Is like little skin, like pinch, but it's
Bite
like
your arm. Let's see.
okay.
That's what he. That's
wants, and like it's like massaging it with the teeth and like going up and down and getting it wet.
Oh,
Like it was such a turn on. Like they were so
you were turned on by that
because they were so turned on. I'm turned on if you're turned on. Like I'm very
Okay.
flexible. So like if it turns you on, like,
Okay,
I
so
can like
see,
get
I
into
feel
it.
like you say that, but let's find the limit. And
There's a limit. Like
What
shit
is
is a
the
limit. Like
Shit is the
like
limit.
I'm not
Shit
shitting
is
on
the
it.
limit.
Shit
I
is a
know that's
limit
right.
for me.
Is pee a limit?
I'm willing to talk about it. Like it wouldn't turn me on. Like I don't want somebody to pee on me, but if like it turns you on, then like I'd be down. Like, but I also want to know the logistics. Like we doing that in the bed, we doing that in the shower. Like where are we peeing? Who's peeing on what?
I realized my mind right now is going. I'm a little embarrassed to say what. Like
Please.
it's really odd for me too. So right now I'm extremely turned on by captions.
What's
Hear
that
me
mean?
out.
Talk to me. What's that mean?
So you know I watch porn on Twitter. I literally will look for pages that there's porn happening, but the caption will make a scenario. So it's like, this nigga ain't pay his bread, so he had
sure.
And
Yes.
I'm just literally, I'm like, just by the caption, ooh, pay him his money. And
Yes. Yes.
and they're
Yes.
literally, they're not even acting about the scene, but the caption itself.
Gives you a little scenario, a little
Do you
setup.
know what this says?
I love
this
that.
This is one of like those times where you know when someone's so overloaded on sex.
It has to be.
They start to retract.
It has to be. I realize I want whole, like, my Uber driver went the wrong way and I made him pay for it and this is how I did it and scene. And like all of the captions.
I see we understand why you're here.
Literally,
She needs a better fucking storyline than that.
No.
Let me update that. Let me write that a little bit. Let me edit that a little bit.
Like, my homeboy came over and said his baby mama tripping, so I told him I could suck his dick better than she can. And scene. And I'm like,
Why do you love nigga
Tell me why you
cinema?
love It's fine.
I do. I like, is a nigga cinema? What's the problem?
Yes.
I like my
I feel like the porn you would like to
realistic
buy would be on a DVD outside of a gas station.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I like. It's giving realness. Y'all be asking if I like real niggas? Yes, because none of my porn is about basketball players or rich motherfuckers in mansions. It's just about a nigga playing a video game.
Nigga around the corner.
Like,
But will
neighborhood
you
nigga.
fuck him?
So I don't watch porn to be like, can I or would I? Clearly, I'm watching gay men have sex. I'm not their cup of tea, and I know this. Here's another embarrassing thing. And this is where I feel like this may really be my problem with why I kept going back to that nigga. I realize I'm coming off, they both have to be attractive. So I'm realizing that my like view on good looking people is getting worse. I'm like, damn, y'all fine. Y'all look so good. I'm coming to just niggas looking
good.
Oh my God.
What is looking good to you?
I don't, like they look
Symmetrical.
like
Symmetrical. Come on.
They look like they
you
would
say
be
Tyler?
hired by Tyler Perry in a film.
The way that I know exactly what that is.
You could go to a party.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look like skin niggas though.
Don't do that. Don't do this.
Oh my God.
Just be
Tyler
honest.
Perry hires dark-skinned men.
There's some
Don't
dark
do
skinned
this.
niggas on Tyler Perry for sure. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
want to fuck.
You want the Shamar Moores?
I got dark-skinned niggas on my roster. They all shades of brown, ma'am.
Yes, love all
Green eyes
shades.
is his color.
The one nigga, and he had green eyes.
My color with green eyes?
The judge.
Real?
Yes.
Do you see?
Real or
You
contact?
see what it had
Real.
to take?
Don't
Let
do
me
that.
see.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We not gonna do that.
Let me see.
No, I'm gonna show you off here. I'm gonna show you off.
Now she need a Eurocentric.
Listen, she said I need. No.
Is this what
Are we
we're
going
doing?
unpack colorism? Do you want to? We could go.
No, we cannot.
Listen,
I'm not.
your pussy's still blackish lives matter.
Oh, y'all so fun. Y'all cracking up. They are black men.
I'm on your side. Come on. We're not going to. No.
Mind you,
Bro.
I am the one on this couch who only and has ever only fucked black men.
Okay.
I fuck white boys. That don't mean
colonizer.
Okay, you know what's crazy?
I'm married to one. That's
white boy
crazy.
in maybe not now 4 or 5 years.
It don't roll off.
But
like
last night,
bitch,
that little one white kiss I had was kind of fun. And you know what's funny?
See what I mean?
I said
I want
last
to see
night.
green eyes.
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
Hood niggas or dirty white boys.
Say that again.
I realized I like hood niggas. Or like the white boys that look like they haven't showered. They're like the skateboarders.
You like the dirty.
The dirty white
Okay,
boys
so this is something we talked
Brooklyn,
about. Yeah. The like Brooklyn type white niggas are.
I don't know them here.
Here we go. Call them white niggas again.
Sorry, white boys.
White,
I just
They white niggas to me.
Truly. They have a little bit of swag. They
I'm
look
not
like
saying
they
they my
could.
nigga. Like I don't be calling white boys. Oh, you my nigga?
No, never.
It's okay. The
But you're
way
a white
I'm
nigga.
really off of y'all had a whole kiki about my type. And Brady, you ain't even seen my type.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't listen to this.
I won't. I'm gonna wait to see it. The green eyes threw me. That's what I was wondering.
Don't do that. Okay. I feel like I got another one or two.
So anyway,
I gotta think.
All right, you think about it.
Let's get into our fucking vanilla shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. So our vanilla shit.
She loves to swirl.
Oh
They
my
are
God.
like, calm down. I barely even deal with biracials, okay?
Ooh, biracials with an S? What does that mean?
It's the whole thing, okay?
I want to unpack this. We love
look
niggas.
at me. I'm so single. I just heard I want to unpeg this.
I want to.
See, let me get.
All right.
I'm a little horny. Listen, I got that good dick from some past.
Tell us about the dick.
Tell us about the dick that you got.
No,
Bitch, I'm gonna tell you about my dick. Tell me
Can I
about
tell you about the dick I got?
Yeah, let's all do a dick thing.
Okay,
Let's do a dick thing.
Where we start?
Where we started?
Talk about your dick.
So
okay, first off, was it new dick or old dick?
it was old dick.
Okay, me
But
too.
I can't tell y'all who because we was fighting about me talking about it on the podcast.
Same.
All right.
So basically, he was doing some writer shit.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, I'm in the area. I'm in Hollywood. I was like, okay, cool. He was like, let me come see your new spot. So I was getting ready to go to Vegas. And I was thinking to myself, there's no way I'll have sex. We don't even... Oh, no, it wasn't Vegas. Kiki had a premiere party for a visual album. Big Boss Kiki. Y'all go check that out on Key TV. So she had a premiere party. And Kiki, this is why I missed your screening. Okay.
Wait.
Kiki,
Wait, let me tell you what's the worst
You
part.
look dead at the camera and said, Kiki, this is why I missed the girl. But I did.
But I showed up to the after party. But listen, mind you, I left Kiki early.
She's so LA now.
We was so LA.
One thing I'm going to do, I'll make it to the party, girl. But
we was in Miami and I was getting tired. And Kiki was like, okay, well, I'm going to see you on Wednesday, right? And I was like, yeah. Now I feel even worse because I already bailed twice. So anyway, all right. I'm home. I'm literally getting ready. I'm like, fuck it. We'll just have a quick bite and then I'm going downtown to Kiki shit. Kiki's screening started at 7:30. The nigga came over at 5:50.
nah, that was already a mistake. That was already a mistake.
I honestly thought we were going to eat and be done. He was in my house. And he's
you, bitch.
In your house.
And fucking, he got these full ass lips. And he was like, what's up?
It's a white boy?
No, he black.
Oh, okay.
I haven't fucked a white boy in years.
Okay.
So Nina did her little thing. I was like, oh, don't you remember him? So Nina's my dog.
Okay.
So anyway, I was getting dressed and he was looking at me and he was like, oh, I could tell you miss me. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then he was like, let me see your room. And then I walked in my room. Maybe he didn't say that. I don't think he said that. What happened
in your
was
mind,
he had no shirt on in my room.
Why did he have no shirt on?
He was like, oh, I'm just chilling.
Oh my God.
And then he started watching the Laker game.
Not this himbo energy. Come on.
So then I was like, well, now you about to make me get in the bed. He's like, no, go ahead, dress. You got somewhere to go. So then instead of sitting on the bed, he sat on a chair, spread his legs. And you know when they sit on a chair.
Come on.
And it's
You gotta
just
suck it.
big. And it was like, what am I going to do? So then he was like, do you have any condoms? Mind you, I just moved in. I said, let me look. I'm telling you, it sounded like cabinets smacking. I don't know whose condoms these was, bro. But we used them. He fucked me so good. And the only funny thing that happened is I had to turn the Lakers game off in the middle of sex because my brain was like, ooh, what if he's looking at both? Anyway, it was great. And I still made it to Kiki's thing. That's why I looked like shit, though. My hair, I had these cute little ponytails and shit.
And the next day when you got on Zoom, is that what Because the next morning it didn't look
they was sliding down.
They would.
You know, so I wore a bun to her shit. That's why I took no pics. But it was a great event. Fabulous.
Word.
They had lamb and shit. It was nice.
Okay, your turn. Last time because you just had dick?
I had some good dick. It's old dick because we knew each other last year, and
we
then
all going back to old
dick, and then we re-met. But it's a nigga who really puts me in my place, and I love.
Ooh, come on, amateur submissive.
I've learned that I'm really like being submissive, like call me a slut, bitch, whore, like slap me out, choke me out, like that is.
You like slaps? How hard?
Ooh, like slap it.
Ooh,
like choke it. Tell me I'm your good slut, you're a good boy, you're a good girl.
Wait,
you want to be on?
What other things will you do? Like, we do like this. Like, what do you do? Do you
what
get on your knees?
Yeah. Like while they're smoking a joint, that's my favorite.
No. Oh my god! Oh my god! I am your
That's my favorite. Yes, you are. I told you are.
Got dick. He did the same thing. We're back to the
yes.
I was down
like
on
that
my knees.
Exactly. Come on.
Legs open, and I just looked up at him as he smoked that motherfucker.
Come on. They like when you look at them, ain't got no gag reflex. Just like,
not part of the king cannabis.
Come on.
Oh my god.
That's it. Put a little music on. Let them smoke.
I'm not gonna lie. See what I mean?
Put some music on.
I tell you that turned me on so
it's
much.
It's the hottest.
So
Mandii been saying this for years.
So my dick tail.
Yeah.
He come over or whatever, because I'm single now. So I was like, it's that time. Come back over. He's always going to come back over. So he comes over and he gets real comfortable too. So unlike you who just looked up and he didn't have a shirt, as soon as he came through the door, whole outfit came off. Oof. Chain came off. Oof. He's sitting on my fucking couch in his boxers.
Oof.
And I'm just like, ooh, let's get ready. So we just having a conversation and he goes, I'm horny. I said, nigga, I've been horny because it's late. At this time, I said, I've been waiting 48 hours for this dick. I literally took a nap so I could be up when he came over.
Yeah.
So we have some drinks. He's smoking a blunt. It's cute or whatever. And I go down and just start sucking his big old dick. And I'm like, ooh. So then I go like rub his nipples. What I say?
Come on. Yeah,
what was that? Because I'm rubbing the nipple.
Rubbing it. Look at little bit.
Not hardwired.
I'm your hormone monster.
Yeah, come on.
So then we go to fuck, and mind you, like, just got out of damn near, literally last weekend would have made 3 years with soulmate. So I'm back. It's condom dick. And I'm just like, okay. But it was so good. The whole time we're fucking. I like really, and I think I mentioned this, I like talking, especially with someone that I know I'm not your only.
Yeah.
I be like, them other bitches don't take your dick like this.
I was
just like, oh, I miss you. This your pussy forever.
Oh, yes. I love saying this is your pussy, man. You know,
well, I mean it. I said, you're here forever.
You saying this your pussy?
Oh, yeah, always. I love saying
this is your pussy. Well, no. I like that too. I let him know this is really your pussy. This is really your pussy. So
why am I turned on?
No. Like it's
you looking at me in my eye deep.
Like I wasn't lying to him. Really? Like this is how bad I know it is. So we've been fucking for a long time, and there's a lot of niggas around New York that be around him. Like he mixy.
Yeah.
And a lot of his mixiness, them niggas be in my phone. And when I tell you I had to let him know, there's so many of your friends that be trying to slide, but this dick's so good that I don't want to ruin it or have other niggas talk shit because I know
loyal.
Dick ain't. I'm loyal to that dick.
I love that.
That ain't mine, but
it's yours. Yes.
Loyal to the dick.
Yes.
This is pussy. That's my dick. It is what it is.
Period. Yeah.
I hate when dick is that good.
It fucks everything up.
Do you know how
that nigga literally could not talk to me and I'd be like, it's fine.
Literally, like, yeah.
Totally fine. I'm fine. Totally fine. Fine. Totally fine.
I don't need you. It's fine.
I won't go to work.
But come back when you're ready.
And then when it came,
pussy on strike.
And then he was fucking for a long time, and I was like, okay,
I love a long fuck session. When they fuck coming,
well, mind you, I told him he needed to give me 3 nuts, and after that one, I said, yeah, so I don't need 3. That was actually fine.
How long of a refractory period?
I don't even know, but because I was just letting Alexa play.
What's the longest you fucked for? Like, what's your longest?
I've had like 10 rounds, like in a night, like a lot of nuts.
Yeah.
But this one, I made it. I was real kinky. I said, ooh, I want to taste it. So he took off the condom and started shooting it all up on me. It went in my face. It went in my mouth. Then it went all right here. So I said, you have to feed it to me.
Ooh.
So I took his hand and made him wipe all his nut off. And I just
like when they
all off
eat
his
it.
hand.
The what?
I like when they eat it. When they eat their own cum.
So yeah, So that's
when they wipe it off of you and then they eat.
So I don't get any that are into that, but I also too.
I love that shit.
Okay, but wait, set the scene for us because
we are getting so.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say, I want to mention when you said the chain off. So one of my guys, he wears like a lock chain or whatever.
Okay.
And when we fuck it, he takes it off and puts it on me. And so like, which is just like,
I'm gonna make him do that next time.
It's so fucking hot.
It's a cute little.
Oh my,
sexy.
yeah.
It's an expensive chain too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want a nut on his chain.
Well, this one is like, it's like it looks like one of those like bike locks or whatever. I forget what that, but it's like a bondage.
Yeah.
Where the thing.
Does he nut though on his necklace? Because I feel like he would feel crazy for nutting on his chain.
Does he nut on it? I don't know. I don't think he does. Well, he nuts in me.
Oh, not a cream pie.
Oh,
okay.
Goddamn it, let's get back.
Wait, you had a question though.
Huh?
Didn't you have a question?
I did. So a lot of times when we hear about stories with men eating their own cum, it's snowballing. And I would say in hetero relationships. Tell us about maybe a sexy time that someone either licked it off of you, where they licked it from, if they shot it into their mouth.
Oh, word. One of my guys, I remember
this better be an episode too on Big Mouth. I need a snowballing eating nut ass episode.
I gotta pitch that
in cartoon form.
I gotta pitch that.
Check it.
The kids are too young though.
No, you gotta do it where the sperms are talking to each other.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean?
I think
like,
we've definitely had sperm talking. Everything. We had shit talk to the boy.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, poop madness. The guy, Andrew couldn't shit, and then the shit comes out and it talks. It's wild. It's crazy.
No, it's nuts.
It's nuts. But yeah, my guy was eating me out, fucking me on all fours, flipped me over, came on my stomach or my chest, and then like looked at me and then like licked it up.
I'm your hormone monster.
It was.
I love getting cleaned up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's heaven.
Wow.
Look at us. We all just like,
we're God's here.
Well, we're all being really nasty and really filthy. And guess what, guys? Doctors are now warning us that oral sex is causing an epidemic of throat cancer.
I just kept scrolling when I saw that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta let the people know. We gotta be educational just a little bit.
Yeah.
So the University of Birmingham professor Hisham Mahana says that the human... Don't do that, because I feel like that's his name. Don't do me, because you don't know how it is or how we pronounce it.
The way she tried to
but I'm going to say this. He says that the human papillomavirus is the cause. I said that fast enough. Bitch, I got it right. Is the cause of the rise, which is HPV, y'all. It's HPV. That is just HPV. Is the cause.
How you say it again?
That woman.
How you say it?
Bitch, that's a long ass. I said it so fast because I was like, they're not going to catch it.
The human paloma.
I like a paloma, bitch. It's
but y'all know HPV.
I'm dead.
So
anyway,
anyway, for the oropharyngeal cancer,
why
the bitch?
Now, why did you choose this,
bro? I told you.
Give us the shade room.
Let Siri say it.
Bitch, this is Hollywood Unlocked. Shut up, Hollywood Unlocked. Bitch, that's where I'm reading it from.
I figure, bitch.
Okay,
so just read the headline.
The main risk factor is the number of lifetime sexual partners, especially oral sex. Well, bitch, it's all my sex partners. I'm sucking dick. Period. Another report by the CDC estimated that HPV infections in the United States cause 70% of oral cancer. HPV is sexually transmitted, and for oral cancer, the main risk factor is the number of partners you actually have. Those with sick, look at this number. Bitch, all of y'all listening, get a check. It says those with 6 or more lifetime oral sex partners are 8.5 times more likely to develop oral cancer than those who do not practice oral sex. So my question to you guys is, suck dick or get cancer?
There are a lot. Dr. Sebi has shown us the way out. And
Dr. Sebi did not say this is how you don't get throat cancer.
Well, bitch, I'm going to tell you like this. Some of y'all remember when I said I was on Lexapro and I couldn't come, but also I was feeling suicidal. That's why they put me on Lexapro. Well, after I couldn't come, might as well kill yourself. So,
oh my God.
Trigger warning, y'all, I guess.
Maybe. What kind?
It says oral cancer, bro. Through your throat.
But I can catch it early because I know I'm sucking dick.
I don't know if there's stages for this one. Look, I didn't do that much research because it's science.
But what about once you get it out?
And wait, let me see. Because here's actually the real question. Is oral cancer terminal? Like if you could just live with it.
Is it like, oh right, is it like herpes, HSV, whatever? So,
oh, I mean, I think...
more than 75 out of 100 people survive their cancer.
That's not
for 1 year or more. Oh,
that's not great.
Wait.
I think the oral cancer is.
Oh wait, no, this isn't good, bitch. 68% of people with oral cancer survive for 5 years.
Jenny, stop.
Wow, this podcast.
This isn't good. I feel like we all know someone that we love that we lost to cancer.
Well, also,
which is why I don't feel that bad.
My best friend is a cancer survivor, but she has lost people. And mouth cancer does have 4 stages as well, 0 or 5, because there's stage 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't know there's a stage 0.
There's a stage 0.
That's like early.
Yeah. So yeah, survival rate is not great. It's giving 5 years.
Like, wait, so I can eat pussy?
No,
that's oral sex,
oral.
Bro.
You
said suck dick or God? I'm
okay. Well, oral sex or
eating ass, pussy, like anything, right?
I wonder if it's from eating ass or the
live
pussy.
to see another day to fuck.
I mean, you'll have 5 years to.
No, now wait now.
All right,
I feel like we need more information for me to get into. We need more information.
This is crazy.
Mandy sitting here, dick or death.
Like I don't think we can answer this. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would. But they also fries do this too. I think fries are now something that can cause
fries. Wait, French fries
can cause cancer now.
What type of French fries?
I
Sweet potato.
I think any French fry.
It can't be the ones from Checkers. Them things so good.
So good.
Oh, I love
good.
I haven't seen a Checkers in forever.
Is Checkers in the North? Fries the other day.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, that's probably like secondary because I don't think there's Checkers. Rallies is
okay. I went to school in Georgia, so there was.
But the Popeyes ones are hitting too.
Popeyes fries are good. Popeyes fries are good.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never had.
They like
Cajun fries.
Yeah, I thought they were potato wedges.
No.
Wait, first off, fix your face.
Thank me for that.
Don't look at us like that.
You're sitting here talking
about
everybody
in the room. Best fast food fry.
McDonald's.
Checkers. McDonald's.
Checkers than McDonald's.
Number 1 is McDonald's always.
Chick-fil-A.
Ma'am.
They don't like the gays.
They don't like the gays either, ma'am.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I be mad at they don't
listen. I be driving right by. Driving right by Chick-fil-A.
I be like, look at my fingers. Y'all don't like me, but this chicken, I'll take a number 2.
Y'all giving them money.
That Chick-fil-A on
against us.
What's it called? Oh, that Chick-fil-A on Sunset.
There's
an In-N-Out that's so busy that across the street
is that Chick-fil-A.
Is a Chick-fil-A. Literally, I was eating them nuggets and I was like, are the gays that great?
First off, I am a hypocrite.
You are?
Oh, sure am. I still wore H&M, Gucci, Balenciaga, everything that y'all said cancel.
I really can't do it.
You living on the edge. You living on the edge of life, okay? That's why you taking one life.
You were trying to post Balenciaga. I don't give a fuck.
I had just
the way I put my Balenciaga in the back of my closet.
I did too.
Oh, and this is how toxic my Balenciaga bag is. A Gucci collab. It's both. It's given.
Nah, it's not. I'm so sorry.
But it's cute.
You got to put that away.
I actually really won't fuck with H&M though.
She said no.
They put that little boy in that monkey shirt. I can't.
And that's when I was in there the same day. I hope their sales happening. Bitch, I'm right.
Oh my God.
Bitch, I'm right in here.
Where are we?
Oh, I ain't gonna even with nigga, guess what I furnished my whole studio with? Wayfair, and they show was selling kids in cabinets.
No, they wasn't.
My God. We are in hell. We are in the depths of hell out there.
The kids in cabinets was like the pink.
It was child trafficking. And I said, ooh.
And you said a sale. I can't.
said 35% off.
No, ma'am.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
You said fuck the kids.
It's always fuck them kids, first off. But secondly, y'all can sit here and be fake.
Please don't let Target do nothing.
Please,
bitch,
Target.
The way they're short.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Thick thigh girls, this skirt. Target got all the good short, stretch jeans.
Oh, they got great shit.
No, Target clothes.
Have you ever bought clothes from Target? Maybe for men it's not the same though.
Target is that girl, and we are. This is not an ad, but baby,
for the clothes.
I
know they're about to drop the Pride stuff. You know they love to drop a Pride suit.
They do.
Oh, they always do some collabs with black designers though. They be
Target is
the Tabitha Brown stuff look real cute too. Real colorful.
Their stuff is great. Their stuff is great. Shout out to Target.
Come on, Target.
Baby, it's giving.
Come on, Target.
I've actually said on air a few times like. So I drive a Tesla and realizing how much I save in gas, how easy the car is. I'm like, Elon
come on, this ad for Tesla.
Elon is.
Come on.
That's what I'm about to say. Elon be testing the waters. I'm gonna be honest, he could really get on Twitter and be like, I hate black people. And I'm gonna be like, well, I had it years ago.
We are in hell, y'all. Oh my God.
I had already bought my purse before Balenciaga did all that shit. Don't do that.
Ma'am.
It was purchased.
You know, Kanye really pushed us too.
Okay, Lord. What's the next subject? My God.
I told you I saw him with no shoes on, didn't I?
Kanye with no shoes on?
He was wearing no shoes. He's trying to do some kind of like sock shoe thing. I saw him shopping and I was like, do I feel bad for him?
First off, he's trying to bring back jeggings. I cannot approve. I do not want to see no man. He was looking real thick too. I said, jeggings. And I like a little thick man, but I don't want him in no jeggings. So he better not be out here making jeggings cute for the boys.
Although I would put that.
I don't know. I like the
I don't know. Maybe a jegging might be cute though.
Y'all want a man in a jegging?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, with a tall tee.
Okay. Absolutely.
Imagine a tall tee.
I want to see that ass.
A tall tee and a jegging? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me right now?
Stop laughing.
See, she done lost her. She hungover. This is why she talking this dumb ass shit.
I'm still drunk.
You're definitely still drunk.
Also, the things you drink in Vegas, everything is a different color. Why is that?
Vegas
because
is wild.
You just drunk juice. Just drink liquor and club soda. Y'all gotta stop drinking all this.
They were like, would you like a tequila or a blue tequila? It's stronger.
No, it's giving just blue curacao added to tequila.
You must just.
Well, I've never been to curacao.
Stick to what you know.
It should all be clear.
Yeah. Period.
Anyways, we're gonna get into our hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, work.
So our hors d'oeuvre for you, we would love for you to just share a sex tip with our audience before we get to our horrible decision.
Ooh, ass eating. I say TTSS. Yes.
A tip for ass eating. Y'all pay attention, take notes, even if you're at your desk.
Please. So I say TTSS. Tease, taste, speed, suction.
Wow.
Ooh, I like this.
So like if this is the hole, you got to tease it first. Because niggas want to just like go right in. And that is not.
And this is literally just with your tongue with your mouth.
No, when you teasing it, you could tease it with your finger, you kiss it, spit on it, but just like
tease it.
Tease it.
I do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see how good I am at eating.
Well, do it again.
TTSS.
TTSS.
Tease, taste, speed, suction. So the first taste, speed, suction. I always say the hole is the door. You got to knock on the door first. You can't just be busting
I think you missed the S.
Damn, this is.
we're still a tease.
Yeah. Well, the S should go first. It should be STTSS.
Speed.
Smell.
Oh, ma'am.
Wait.
That's a given, ma'am.
It's not a given.
Oh, because you dealing with, are you dealing with straight niggas?
I eat ass for straight men.
Yeah.
So before you do
it, what's the stankest booty you ate?
I don't eat it if it smells. That's why you started.
No, but here's the thing.
Add S.
There's a difference. What I'm talking about is I'm talking about how you eat ass, but like the person needs to clean their ass first.
Okay, cool, right.
Yes,
and as a person still eating ass while you're down at the balls, give a little.
That's part of the tease, honestly, because like when you do a little finger, you pass that by. That's how you do.
You just look like you were doing.
Like this is the thing. Yeah, a little bump of coke. You do this like this and be like, oh, okay, cool. That's the shit.
Okay.
And you'll know immediately. You'll know immediately.
So tease?
Okay, so tease. Knock on that door. It's the door. You got to open the door first. So tease it, lick it, whatever. Taste is flat tongue. Niggas want to be Kermit. Don't. Fucking flat tongue like you eating ice cream. Taste it. Like really enjoy that shit. Yes.
Sounded like a fart. You heard that?
I did.
I don't know what that was, but it was somebody else.
You ain't captured that. That wasn't me. I ain't farting.
Ain't no farts here.
Eating ass.
But also some people like a little, they want you to push out a little air. So farting is, have you experienced that?
No, stop, keep talking.
People like when you fart on them. Like when you fart in their mouth.
Okay.
When you eat ass. Anyway.
Tell us more.
Did they
ask you for it?
We'll go back to that.
I've been asked for it. Yeah, I can't do it on cue, but yes, people want you to like.
Wait, niggas?
Yeah.
They just say, "Can I fart in your mouth?"
They want me to fart in their mouth.
Is it? You said it's the air, so it's not
the air. Yeah,
so
it's not the smell. So it's gotta be.
I ain't gonna hold you. You kiss them after?
Oh, I haven't done it. I've been asked. But I have had a nigga like, when you fucking the bottom, there's a lot of air happen.
Right.
Did you say you got to eat Taco Bell before?
Just eat some Taco Bell.
Girl,
some Mexican. You live in LA,
shit.
just get some Mexican and you could be
you know that one place, Mexican Indian.
But you want like a clean fart. You don't want a smelly, nasty like.
I mean, but if it smells like chalupa, that's my favorite motherfucking taco.
Do you really still go to Taco Bell?
I'm embarrassed to say I love a chalupa.
That's fine, but you don't want that in your mouth.
And then it added like a Dorito something over there. I said, I don't let people see me. I put my hood on. I go in, order chalupa, and leave.
Do you also eat the Taco Bell breakfast you heat?
Are you done? You just said, oh my God, Popeye's fries. Ew. Girl,
Taco Bell goes right through me.
That is the chicken of our life. Stop.
Okay, we're on S.
Okay, we're on S. So speed. So like playing with the rhythm, which I say, like if you play some music in the background, you could follow the rhythm of the music if you need that support. But
Which song?
Any song. Like I put on my little heated radio, Beyonce heated radio. Just like go
literally was like, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Because
like, because
people, a little Renaissance. Because people do the same rhythm and that gets boring. So like, think about your speed, changing up that rhythm. Exactly.
That's Moneybagg Yo.
Yes.
Wait, but you said flat tongue.
Flat tongue, yes. When you taste it. Because that little, have you ever had somebody try to eat your pussy or your ass and it's just like,
I hate that.
it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's small tongue. Long, flat tongue, like you eat an ice cream. And then suction, that's advanced. But like you can like pull that
you're making out with,
yes,
with the
he's
booty.
a fighter, he's a sucker, he's
a
baby.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
Hero lives in me. You know what I'm saying? Come on. That's how you eat ass. Eat it well.
TTSS.
Tease,
but we're going to go ahead
suction.
and
add an S at the beginning. Smell
especially
first.
For y'all out here eating hetero ass.
Yeah, baby.
It's a little different.
Make them wash
come
themselves.
straight from the club and be like, no.
Niggas don't want to wash between their toes and they don't want to wash their hole. I don't understand.
Now, how you know about this between the toes?
That whole thing on the internet when white people were like, we don't wash our feet.
They don't wash below
the people don't wash their feet and the toes, or like, what was it? Was it Ashton Kutcher or whatever said like they don't shower every day or some shit like that? Remember that? That was a whole big thing on there.
No, of course. But I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I was really sad.
The toes, I just was waiting for you to tell some foot shit. But
no, I ain't got no foot.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal and he admitted to that and I was like,
they don't wash their feet.
And you was gonna be the one white man I would
I hope that white boy kissed last night, please.
You could just ask him.
Like you had to get between the toes.
Can't.
Like I don't understand that information.
Oh, it's over. It was just a one night thing. All right. Well, y'all, we are here at our Whoreible Decision.
Yeah.
And we gonna talk about healthy love. So we've been real kinky with it. But this actually came from a lot of what you post on your Instagram, your tweets. And also, you gotta be you.
Yeah.
How to embrace the messy life and step into who you really are.
Yes.
How to embrace the messy life.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, clearly it's real messy if niggas asking you to fart in their mouth.
Fart in their mouth.
But I wanted to start with, what does healthy love actually look like to you? In air quotes. As in healthy, because of course, we're not talking about use a condom during sex.
No, we're
talking about just
in a relationship.
What's healthy love?
I always say communication is my kink, and I think like the foundation of a healthy relationship is being able to communicate. Like if you can't talk to a nigga, if you can't express what you're going through in a respectful, loving way, right? If we can't have that, then like it's trash.
That's why I'm single again.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so healthy love, I think, is rooted in being able to communicate with each other so that you can actually meet each other's needs in a loving manner.
So even when love is healthy, I think I have like this really, I might have trauma now with this word love based on my last experience. But is love supposed to hurt? Or should it be hard? I know that people assume that like
love is not hard. Relationships are hard.
Of course, love's supposed to hurt.
I think with love comes heartbreak too. Yeah, my therapist used to always say that.
Like death.
I mean, I still think like love can be painful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's different stages of love too. Like, there's different growing pains. Like, absolutely.
I think hurt and pain are probably worth differentiating, right? Like that a breakup could be painful, but you talking to me crazy hurts, right?
Actually,
and that love shouldn't hurt, but it can have pain. It can trigger.
I didn't think I would share this, but
tea,
all
y'all.
Right, spill it.
Yo, coffee.
I recently had a breakup with someone I was dating.
Okay.
Just because time really wasn't meshing well and just our lives aren't in the right place. Very right person, wrong time. And the breakup was the first time we said we loved each other. It was very painful.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was just like, ooh, like, I can't believe this is coming to an end because I love you. And it was very, I don't want to use the word amicable, but it was like very mutual, I guess. And also super confusing because you're like, damn, well, why do we have to stop doing this if we love each other? But the relationship just really wasn't going anywhere. I hated to use the word pointless, but it's like, all right, if you can't make time for me and I can't make time for you, and I'm getting so frustrated, and every time we fight, it's because the other one's traveling, we're busy, like, what can we do? Our lives aren't going to change. We lit. So,
yeah.
But, afterward, he was telling me like how he talked to his family about it. And he was like, this felt like a fucking movie saying goodbye to you. And I was like, I felt the same way. I've never had a breakup where I told someone I loved you for the first time.
That just happened to me this afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah. We ended it, but also we're like, I love you. Like, but this has to end because it's just not working anymore.
And see, I had the opposite experience. So clearly I went back to this nigga 12 times. And this is when I ended like that, there was always still the desire to want him around, to want to be with him. And I was like, damn, we keep trying to make it work and it's not working for honestly, all 12 times, it's a myriad of reasons. But then I started like looking at it and I was like, manipulation, emotional abuse.
Yeah.
This isn't adding up. But I literally was on the phone with my best friend this morning and I got my makeup done, so I'm not gonna cry. But literally I said, this is the first time I hate him. Oof. So I know it's over.
Yeah.
Good for you.
The idea of seeing him puts a pit in my stomach.
Sick,
Our last conversation was so toxic, and things were said that I can't unhear. And whatever, I don't care how mad you are, there's just certain things I can't look at. And he said something, and I was like, ooh,
that's it.
I don't even think I would get wet for you anymore. And we also broke up, and he knew plans that I was gonna have last Friday.
Yeah.
And he showed up knowing that my friends were gonna be there. I ended up not showing up because I was out with Van, like till forever. And by the time I wrapped up being with Van, I was like, it's too late, I'm not gonna go. But he showed up in that setting, to the sex club. Showed up, I had friends that were there. He knew I was gonna be there because I was supposed to go with my friend.
He showed up to
That's a boundary cross.
And knowing that the friend that was there has come back and told me everything every time, you know, and I was like, even her boyfriend was like, I saw him and I was like, that's so nasty of you.
Yeah.
Like you came to either hope to fuck me again or to make me see you in a space to make me feel less.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I hate him.
Did he speak to you?
I didn't go. I just found out that he was there. And I was like, he was there because he knew I was going to be there because this was a plan that we made prior to us breaking up. So I said, you still went, you nasty motherfucker. Niggas ain't shit.
But I think that's the thing about like, say, ending when you love each other as opposed to continuing and then you get to a place where you have to hurt each other.
Well, because I loved him so much, I felt like, well, we both love each other. Let's just keep working at it because it's not.
But what Tina Turner says, what's love got to do with it? As a kid, you're like, what? But as an adult, I've really learned, like, what's love got to do with it? Love is a beautiful thing, but that does not mean that we should be in a relationship. You can love a lot of people, but it doesn't mean that we're meant to be together. And being able to know the difference is really hard. And sometimes you got to go through some dark shit to learn the difference. But now with all the partners that I have, it's like, well, love is great, romance is great, but like, it really doesn't have much to do with like, can we be together? It's part of it.
Thing I have to say, which just sounds like it's super cliche, but to anyone listening that might be confused if they're in the right relationship or not, the men that have loved me the most, the men that I feel like I was the healthiest with, I not only loved them, but I loved myself in those relationships.
Come on.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, I can think about moments in my life where I was happy and great and the men that were there. I really loved myself around them. I loved myself away from them. Because trust me, you probably know, we all do, when you leave a nigga and you're feeling angry, or also like if you're away from them, you're not even comfortable. I got to be around you just to feel good because this doesn't feel right when we're not. And I think when you can love who you are, in that space when they're not around, love the person that they're making you feel like, love what they're bringing out of you.
I think that I was able to be the best version of myself with him, which in therapy frustrated me. Yes. Because I'm like, well, damn, let me just go back to being a mean ass bitch.
But don't you think that was just you being able to experience love?
I think he brought the best out of me. And I think it had to do with the pandemic, me really wanting to show it better, me having money and not being as transactional in this relationship. Like, I literally became the best version of bitch, I was cooking and loved cooking. And you know, I didn't even want to cook for a nigga back then. So who I showed up with, I didn't think I could be a submissive.
But I think he might have shone a light on that. But I don't think
I agree. No. I don't think he's responsible for it.
Well, context. No. First boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think he's responsible for it.
But I think you got to see yourself like that.
In a different way, but I do think that it came from me not being in a space of survival or trauma.
Sure, absolutely. That changes
all the other ways that I was dating at the time, right? And you had something, you tweeted that a friend of yours said this, and I wanted to deep dive into this before home mail, but when it comes to your relationships, there's a difference between company and community.
Oof, yes.
One will eventually drain you, while the other always pours into you.
Yes.
So be intentional about where and with whom you spend your time. It's valuable like you.
I stand by that.
we can dive into that as well, but in attachment to that saying, you saying it's valuable like you, it's also just as important to know that you have to love yourself in order to give love.
1,000%.
So how do you compare the difference between company and community?
I think company is white noise, right? It's like, it's people that you're around and they fill you up because it's like, oh, I don't like being by myself. And so you got all these friends, but you're not necessarily connected.
Or partners.
Right. And you're not necessarily connected on a heart level. You're not necessarily connected on a spirit or a soul level. You're connected in like, we're socializing.
What do you think for people that aren't sure? Spiritual and soul level, what do you think that brings out of you? Can you talk a little bit about that? I think it's easier said, and I feel like we're hearing it, but what does it mean? What does it feel like when you connect with someone on a soul level?
I think that it's such a visceral, primal feeling, and I think about like your best friend, right? Like the person that that wants the best for you always. Like, what is it like to be with your best friend, right? It feels easy. You're not putting on a show. You feel safe. You feel secure. You feel like you can tell them anything and there's no judgment, right? Like you want to, when they win, you're as excited as could be. When they're sad, you're also sad and you want to
like when they feel like home.
Yeah, they feel like home, right? Like that feeling, that to me is community. And so that feeling that we have with our best friends is what I think we should want from our partners, want from our any of our social situations. Whereas company is like, oh, we both enjoy music, and so we can have a good time, we can laugh together, but am I safe in every facet of who I am here? Or are there moments here where I'm like, I don't know if I can share that with you. Or I don't know if like that. Or, oh, that made me feel you made me feel a little weird when you said that. Like, is that happening? Are you holding yourself back at all? That to me is company. If you're giving your full self, your weird shit, like goofy, weird, like you could be your weird, awkward, goofy, full self, then that's community.
I let it. I'm gonna be my big ass host self with you.
Yeah, right? Nigga. Like I have people that like I can talk. Wait.
I'm gonna be my host self.
I'm gonna be my host self.
But period.
I want to be able to be my host self. I want you to be able to know I have hoe ass friends.
I love sharing host stories with niggas.
I love being able to talk about host shit.
You can be your full self. That's part of who you are.
But in the same time, don't act like you're fully accepting of who I was, who I am, my whole shit, and then use my sexual liberation to also bring me down.
Then you weaponize,
when you don't weaponize the parts of me that I assume that you accept.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're not community.
Everybody in the beginning thinks it's all good. They're like, oh, I hear this so many times with friends that are sex workers or strippers or escorts. Oh yeah, get your money, da-da-da. And then slowly but surely, it's like they start chopping away at you. And I think that like we also need to get to a place where, and we were saying it a few weeks ago when I was saying that Alex gave me advice. One of my friends told me, you show way too much of yourself in the beginning. He's like, you're an open book and you're so used to doing it for work that you need to reserve that shit. Don't tell that nigga why you broke up with your last ex. Like, let him just like wait for a second, give it a beat and let him kind of discover it before he knows everything about you. Because your past relationships, the things other men have done to you are also going to show him exactly like where you're, not the holes, but you know what I'm saying.
How to show up, what you don't like, it's going to make them show up as maybe a representative of who they are.
But do you also find that I would say yes, but also there are people that you meet and you do share immediately and they're able to hold it. And it's like, when they can, it's like, oh, well, then you're my people. Because I am an open book. And so like somebody who I'm going to tell, oh, I like to do this, this, and this. And they're going to go, oh, that's too much information.
I think it's got to be,
it might be a hybrid or a balance.
I think it's got to be a balance.
Yeah,
because a lot of times, especially women, we're so emotional, we're like dumping on people. And I think that's probably maybe where you've got to find the happy place. It's like, okay, well, tell me about your last relationship. Always make sure you're starting with something great about that person. Don't be like, oh my God, he's terrible.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Things like that. Kind of making sure you're careful about that. I think super intimate details can be super scary.
Yeah.
But and it's because sometimes you never know, right? Like, for example,
girl, we gotta start talking to our team then, because the way they be clipping these goddamn clips of us, I'm like, God damn it, they be knowing everything. Our clips are a little bit too much. Y'all need to just do the vanilla shit.
Social media. They be telling everything.
I be seeing some of our horrible clips.
Bro, I'm like, jumping on there like, why are you talking about when I shit on it? That never happened.
Literally.
But no, I mean, like, for example, a nigga be like, oh, my ex never cooked for me. So what is this new woman gonna do? Cook all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, watch out for them little things.
But I also think societally, we've also created a society where we have to hold ourselves back because social media has so much that we're putting out and we're curating. And so I think there's also a little bit of that, like me working on finding the people who can actually hold all of me and knowing that that's not going to be the vast majority.
Yep, I just want a nigga with no social media. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's go ahead real quick. We're going to do home mail because this is a cute one. It's a funny one. My sneaky link asked me to be his wedding date. Here we go. Hey guys, I hope you both are doing well. I've been fucking this guy on and off for 4 years now. He is the cousin of my really good friend's husband. Let's just say I had my eye on him since 2016. Baby, it's been a long time then. Back in 2019, my friend and her husband joined me for a birthday dinner where I got wasted and asked her husband to FaceTime. We exchanged numbers and immediately hit it off. We started hanging out, went on a few dates, had great sex, and enjoyed each other's company overall. He then asked me to join him for a wedding after 6 months of dating. The wedding was so much fun. We danced, drank, and I fucked him in the bathroom at the wedding. I'm a Pisces like Weezy, and I am very much a lover girl.
Bitch, don't put this on me.
She is. I thought he was going to make me his girlfriend. Well, I was very wrong. 2 weeks later, he started disappearing and not responding. However, would still fuck me on occasions. Fast forward to 2020, I had brunch with my friend where I shared that we were still fucking occasionally. That's where she let me know that he had a girlfriend. I cut him off, but then it became messy. Girl, he didn't cut you off. You ain't cut him off. I cut him off, but then it became messy, which is a whole nother story. Now in 2023, I recently got out of a relationship and wanted to fuck. He was still consistently texting me, so I went for it. We've been sleeping with each other consistently. So much so, he asked me to join him for a wedding this month. I am extremely physically and sexually attracted to him, but not really attracted to anything else after that.
Wait, the same nigga first?
Yes.
This is a fuck boy.
All his friends.
I don't want to give him the wrong idea. If I went to this wedding, what would y'all do?
I say catch dick, not feelings. You know, when it's a fuck boy, like catch dick, not feelings. So go to
but
the wedding,
also, he betrayed you once. You also see that things that y'all did didn't mean much to him.
Yeah.
That he could still just show up. He disappeared on you, got a girlfriend, ain't talked to you.
Yeah. You know what it is. The evidence is right there. So.
Ladies don't know what it is.
This is what
right
she
there.
wants. I'm going to tell you what she wants to hear.
See?
She wants to know how to get him to be hers.
Yeah.
And girl, ain't no answer. Because I'm going to tell you what.
You deserve more than that.
By the time we read this, you probably already said yeah, and you might be getting fucked up.
And you at the wedding right now, sucking his dick in the bathroom. And last wedding.
The other issue is that a lot of y'all bitches don't be saying no.
Ooh.
And when you don't say no to things, you leave no room for them to chase. Everything you do is yes, 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 yes. At the end of the day, if you have somewhat of a desirable nigga, whether it be height, money, fucking
girl, nigga just told me why nothing with me is simple. And I felt good. He said, you just be so busy. I need to know at least 2 days in advance. He said, so I got to get an appointment for that pussy. I said, you do.
I need a week or 2 weeks notice.
Hello, you see what happened to me? I missed the screening.
Well, that was
that nigga knew. He knew. He knew. He knows.
He got to pop in. He can't even set nothing up with your ass.
And but what you talking about is like, I think
I agree. Ladies got to say no.
Your listener needs to like, it's about loving yourself, right? And knowing what you're worth, right? Like you have to know your worth and your value, and like you deserve a nigga who wants to show up for you, who wants to parade you around, who wants to make you feel safe and protected.
Unfortunately, I think she's conflating him wanting to show her around by inviting her to this wedding.
Yeah, and that's not the same thing.
So now she's reading into it like it means more.
I'll tell you what he does.
You're putting a narrative that's not there.
He thinks you're presentable enough for a wedding. He thinks you can carry a conversation, but
girl, he doesn't want to go alone to the wedding.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to a wedding in 2 weeks. And I ain't gonna tell y'all which nickname on here, but he said he'll join me, and I'm like, okay. His fun ass.
But you're going in knowing
in Long Island. It ain't like.
It ain't.
No.
Okay. But you know what it is. That's the thing. Like you're not putting another story on it, and like this person's putting.
But weddings be doing a little.
But I did tell him I'm single and he fine, and I'm not normally friends with fine niggas, so we gotta work on that. Anyway, Brandon.
Yeah.
Let them know you gotta be you.
Yeah.
I embrace this messy life and stepping into who you really are, where they can get it, what they can expect from this book. What does this book do for the people?
For the people, it really explores the question, who would I be if society never got its hands on me? That's the governing question. Who would I be if society never got its hands on me? I am Black, I'm gay, I'm non-binary, and there's a lot of boxes that we get put into as women, as Black folk. Like, you got to be this, you can't do that, you got to look like this, you got to say this. And what would happen if you put all that down? Would you want to put on heels as a cis man? Would you want to have kids as a woman? Maybe not. Like, these things are okay, but we never are curious enough to ask ourselves. We just do what our moms told us, what our dads told us, what society, what schools, what politicians tell us, as opposed to taking a second to going, well, what do I want? who do I want to be? Who am I? So who would you be if society never got its hands on you? So this book goes through my relationship to race, gender, sexuality, but most importantly, their intersectionality of it, right? Like, as T.S. Madison says, I'm not Black, then queer. I'm Black and queer at the same damn time, right? So how does that show up? How do I show up? And how do I get to define what that looks like as opposed to letting society tell me what a Black queer person should be?
Now we need our spiel.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, that's the elevator pitch of the motherfucking year. Wow.
How many times did PR go through that with you?
Not you know what? I'm a writer, bro.
I wrote that for myself.
PR was like, say that.
Thank you so
Thank y'all so much. This is the
for
best.
joining us. Because I was trying to get you the last time.
I know, and I was trying.
Besides the 2 TV shows you mentioned, is there anywhere else people can watch some of your work?
Support your work.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Brandon Kyle Goodman, and then Human Resources comes out June 9th on Netflix, and Big Mouth season 7 will be out later this year. A lot of cool new cast members and celebrities and fun shit. Yeah, but if you go to the Instagram, that's where everything is.
I love it. And guys, make sure now. Hold on, I'm gonna look into the camera.
Look.
It's mine.
No, I'm gonna tell them.
Get your
Go get
motherfucking
your
tickets, ho. We are coming to the Midwest. June 9th, we are in Detroit. June 10th. Yeah, June 10th, we are in Cincinnati. June 11th, we are in Chi-Town, honey. Go to whorehive.com, go all the way to the bottom. Click tour, get your tickets now. Chicago is sold out for meet and greet, and Cincinnati is right behind, as well as Detroit. Also, if you are West Coast, down South, East Coast, all of the tickets are there. We are hitting 17 cities. That's right, y'all heard it. By now, maybe we have announced the city that's been added. I don't know, but check our Instagram, at Whoreible_Decisions for all updates on what's happening with our tour. It is the ClimaXXX Tour, honey. And when we say it's the last one, it's because we busy. But we coming. It's the biggest, the bestest, and you sure to climax on this fucking tour with us.
Yes.
All right, and make sure you join our Patreon. That's Patreon. It is. Talking to the mic like you know what the hell you're doing.
Y'all do in LA?
Saying, what does climax mean? Does the last tour mean the last? Yes.
The last. Yes, okay, cool.
But also the show ain't going nowhere. But touring, baby, it's a lot. It take a lot out of us. We don't even live on the same coast no more.
Bitch, if you can't come, figure it out like Beyonce.
Figure it out.
Let me give y'all a little hint too. I just looked at the percentage of tickets gone. Shout out to New York. It is our last date.
Bro, and November 18th.
It is our biggest venue and it's half sold out.
Already.
Yes.
Already.
In November.
Where y'all doing it?
Town Hall.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Charlotte is also half. Detroit's damn near there. And then there's one other city. I think it was DC.
I do want to also let you guys know we have officially sold out of meet and greet in Chicago, in Orlando, in New York, in DC, and in, I want to say, Arizona or one of the cities we've never been to. But we are officially sold out of meet and greet in 5 cities. There are about 3 cities with less than 10 tickets left. So if you want to meet us, get your tickets now, whorehive.com. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Whoreible Decision.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.